This is the story of Harriet Tubman, the woman who walked through the night so others could wake to freedom. She was born into slavery around 1822 in Maryland, USA, under a name not chosen by her, Araminta Ross. She knew the crack of the whip before she knew the warmth of safety. She watched family sold, love torn apart, and hope smothered by chains. As a child, she was beaten mercilessly. At 13, a blow to her head crushed her skull, leaving her with seizures and visions for the rest of her life. But instead of breaking her, pain opened her eyes. She began to believe she was guided, protected by a higher hand. Years passed. She married a free black man named John Tubman and took his surname. But Harriet was still enslaved. Freedom did not come through vows, only courage. So one night in 1849, she made her choice. Under the cover of darkness, she fled north, alone, terrified, and hunted, following the North Star through forests and swamps. She crossed into Pennsylvania, trembling, breathless, alive. She later said, tears in her voice, "When I found I had crossed that line, I looked at my hands to see if I was the same person." But her freedom was not complete, not while others remained enslaved. Nor so she went back. Not once, not twice, but 13 times, each journey a knife edge between life and death, each trip a whisper against the empire of slavery. With no weapons but courage, no map but memory, no army but faith, Harriet Tubman guided more than 70 enslaved people to freedom through the secret network called the Underground Railroad. They called her Moses, not because she parted seas, but because she parted fear. She said, "I never ran my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger." Slave catchers placed bounties on her head. Posters warned of the dangerous woman. To slave owners, she was a thief. To the enslaved, she was salvation. When the Civil War began, she served the Union, first as a nurse and spy, then as a military scout. In 1863, she led an armed raid on the Combahee River in South Carolina, freeing over 700 enslaved people in one night. The first woman in U.S. history to plan and command a military operation. When the war ended, she still fought for women's rights, for dignity, for land, for justice. She died in 1913 in Auburn, New York, at around 91 years old. Surrounded by those she once freed, her final words were gentle, hopeful, unwavering, "I go to prepare a place for you." And the night she walked through has never been as dark since. But moral of the story, true courage is not the absence of fear, it is walking through fear for the sake of others. Freedom is not a gift, it is a journey led by those brave enough to begin it. Every legend carries a lesson. Stay with the Story Vault for more.